David finally became king. The crown rested on his head. The battles were won. The enemies were quiet. Everything looked perfect. But listen carefully. The most dangerous moment in life is not when you are weak. It is when you feel untouchable. Quick question. Do you think power makes people better or changes them? Type better or changes below. Because tonight, we see what power does. The kingdom was strong. The army was victorious. The people were safe. Spring arrived, the season of war. But this time, David did not go. He stayed home. It felt small. It felt harmless. Just one decision. Comfort whispered, "You deserve rest." Responsibility whispered, "You are needed." David chose comfort. And that is where the crack began. Comment trigger. Have you ever made a small choice that led to a big problem? One evening, David walked across the palace roof. The city was quiet below. The sky glowed softly. Then he saw something. A woman bathing in the distance. He should have turned away. He didn't. One look became two. Two became desire. Desire became action. And action became a chain. This was not a giant with armor. This was temptation. And temptation does not shout. It whispers. Pause here. What is harder to defeat? A loud enemy or a quiet temptation? David knew he had done wrong. He felt it. But instead of confessing, he tried to hide it. One lie, then another, then a plan. A dangerous one. A loyal soldier was placed in the fiercest part of battle, not by accident, but by order. The soldier did not return. And now, the hero carried blood on his hands, not from battle, but from choice. The music stopped. The peace faded. Something inside David broke. Time passed. The kingdom moved forward. But guilt does not disappear. It waits. One day, a prophet came to the palace. He told a story about a rich man who stole a poor man's only lamb. David burned with anger. That man deserves justice. The prophet looked into his eyes. You are the man. Silence. The weight hit. The truth cut deeper than any sword ever could. David did not blame. He did not run. He fell to his knees. I have sinned. This was the moment, the real battle. And this time, he chose repentance. Forgiveness came, but consequences remained. Pain entered the palace. Loss followed. The sword would not fully leave his house. David learned something the hard way. Even forgiven mistakes can leave scars, but scars can remind us to stay humble. David was still king, still chosen, still loved. But now he understood something deeper. The greatest victories are not over giants, they are over ourselves. And one day, his own son would rise against him. Do you want part 5? The son who tried to steal the throne. Type part 5 below, because the next battle will break a father's heart.